are you all doing today, everyone? It's Indietabletop. I'm Joseph Nicholas. I'm going to be going over Tsuro, the game of the path. Um, we've received this game from Calliope Games, and we have to say that they are a fantastic company. They're really nice, easy to talk to. You know, we've emailed them back and forth a few times. Really good people, and I was really happy to be working with them and being able to demonstrate this game. So I'm going to go ahead and get started by showing you all the table, because I know it's a little confusing at first. Let me just give you a visual so I can explain it. The white lines that you saw around the edges are where your pieces start. Now these are going to be your dragon statues. I chose my two favorite colors. So I'm going to go ahead and place them down wherever I want, as long as it's on a white line. So I'll place character 1 there and character 2 there. Each player draws 3 tiles. So since there's 2 of us, we have 3 tiles, and I'm going to go ahead and place this here. But you want it in an area where everyone can reach it. Now this game can go up to, I want to say, 8 players. I'm sure you could play with even more. I don't see why not. If you have Tsuro of the Seas or whatever, they all have pieces in them. You could use the pieces in the game. I don't see why that wouldn't work. Game's really simple. Keep your peg, your statue, on the board as long as you can. At least as long as you're the last person standing. I'll go first. Get it? So I'm going to use this card and I'm going to place it here. So I have to follow the direction that my statue is on, if that makes sense. Because each card has a direction. Player 2 is going to place this down. He looks a little angry, so I'm going to give him a straightaway. He's ready for blood. So he goes there. So you go ahead and draw back up after your turn, not after the round. I forgot. So I'm going to go ahead and fix that next turn. So you can't deliberately kill yourself. So I'm going to go ahead and follow this path this way. And I'm going to go ahead and pull a card. Character 2 is making his way downtown, walking fast. Alright. I'm going to try to get away from him. Now, with more players, the game plays as the pace is really nice, especially when if you're playing with one other person, if you're playing with a couple more people. This game's pacing is really nice, and the game is really easy to learn. So it's nice for if you're trying to have a social gathering, just trying to hang out, keep up with your friends or hang out with family. This is perfect because you can have conversation, you can converse with each other. This game doesn't rely on too much strategy. It's not a game that's really deep, so it doesn't expect to have you think a lot about other things that aren't related to the conversation. So I'm going to keep going here. I'm actually going to avoid him there. Things are getting a little complicated because if we find a way to meet, he or I can start manipulating our statue. I'll try to make that happen so you can see what I mean by that. Let me pull a card and have him go. So I'm going to have him. Alright, awesome. So, check this out. Now that on his tile was placed, he doesn't just stop. He has to continue down the tile. So I'll go, and I'm going to do a little loop around, like that. Grab my card. Now player can't kill himself. Oops. I don't know why I grabbed that from there. But he is going to make his way towards me. Now, here's where it gets fun. Because when you're in a situation like this, you want to do whatever you can to stay alive. So luckily, I have a card. Right? Let me turn this around so you can see. what's about to happen. So I just placed down a card. I was there. That will manipulate my character over here and his character off the board. I'm the last standing statue. I win the game. And that is Tsuro.